On April 13, 1932, Ivy Russell made history by defeating fellow athlete Tilly Tinmouth, lifting an impressive 369.5 pounds. At 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing 126 pounds, Russell displayed incredible strength and resilience, breaking barriers in a sport dominated by men at a time when women's involvement in athletics was just beginning to take hold. In 1915, as Japan transitioned from a feudal society to an industrial power, traditional crafts like bucket making continued to flourish. Artisans in rural areas preserved techniques passed down for generations, blending history with the rapid modernization sweeping the nation. In 1925, American author Ernest Hemingway, dressed in white pants and cap, immersed himself in the thrilling world of bullfighting in Pamplona, Spain. This experience profoundly influenced his writing, particularly in his novel The Sun Also Rises, where he explored themes of courage and identity. In 1922, a photograph of Winston Churchill in his swimming suit offered a rare glimpse of the future Prime Minister in a moment of relaxation. Captured during a time of relative peace, this image shows a lighter side to Churchill, away from the weighty responsibilities he would soon shoulder. On July 30, 1924, Elizabeth Becker won gold in springboard diving and silver in highboard diving at the Paris Olympic Games, displaying remarkable skill and determination. Her success brought attention to women in competitive diving and paved the way for future female athletes. In the 1930s, London policemen tested new life jackets by jumping into the River Thames, a practical demonstration aimed at improving safety standards. This initiative highlighted the city's growing concern for public safety, especially in light of increasing urbanization and river traffic. In 1949, a young girl sorting pearls in Japan symbolized the nation's recovery and resilience in the post-war era. The pearl industry, with its rich traditions, played a vital role in rebuilding Japan's economy and restoring a sense of national pride. Circa 1865, a group of Chinese street musicians performed traditional music, bringing the rich cultural heritage of China to life. From the sangxian to the erhu, each instrument told a story, resonating with the vibrant history of Chinese musical arts. On October 23, 1940, Heinrich Himmler and Sagardia Ramos inspected secret NKVD cells in Barcelona, revealing the darker intersections of art and oppression. Designed by surrealist Alphonse Lorenzé, these cells aimed to psychologically break prisoners, showcasing the disturbing application of creativity. In 1943, the Martin PBM Mariner, a versatile flying boat, was crucial for the United States Navy's missions in the Pacific during World War II. Equipped for anti-submarine warfare, reconnaissance, and rescue, the Mariner helped counter enemy threats across vast ocean expanses. After its daring theft in 1911 by Vincenzo Peruggia, the Mona Lisa was recovered in 1913, causing a worldwide sensation. Guards in Florence protected the painting upon its return, underscoring the immense cultural value and significance of Da Vinci's masterpiece. In 1897, amidst the ethnic tensions in Crete, a Turkish child remarkably survived a massacre that claimed 350 lives at the hands of Greek rebels. This tragic event underscored the broader conflicts on the island, as Crete sought independence from Ottoman rule. Following the Great Stink of 1858, which saw the Thames become almost unbearable due to sewage, London's sanitation engineers undertook a massive overhaul of the sewer system. Led by Sir Joseph Bazalgette, this project not only addressed the immediate crisis, but laid the foundations for modern urban sanitation. In May 1945, a Soviet tank stood before the shattered Reichstag in Berlin, marking the final days of World War II in Europe. This iconic image symbolizes the end of Nazi Germany as Soviet forces crushed the last pockets of resistance. On January 17, 1932, Adolf Hitler spoke to an audience of young students at the tennis hall on Fehrbelliner Platz. This event was a critical moment in Hitler's rise as he sought to gain the support of Germany's youth amidst the social and economic challenges of the Weimar Republic. Circa 1917, a young Joseph Stalin emerged as a key figure during the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. Allying with Vladimir Lenin, Stalin played a strategic role in organizing revolutionary efforts and consolidating power, setting the stage for his later ascent to leadership. Field Marshal Gerd von Rundstedt delivered the eulogy at the funeral of Field Marshal Erwin Rommel in Ulm, Germany, on October 18, 1944. Rommel received a state funeral after being implicated in the July 20th plot against Hitler and coerced into suicide. This solemn moment commemorated Rommel's complex legacy within Germany's military history. On March 21, 1896, a group of African-American immigrants gathered in New York, boarding a ship destined for Liberia. Established by freed slaves, Liberia represented a return to ancestral roots and the hope for a new beginning, offering freedom from the racial discrimination pervasive in the United States. In 1919, Canadian sprinter John Howard received congratulations from Nicholas I, the exiled king of Montenegro, at the Inter-Allied Games in Paris. Howard had just finished third in the 100 meters, symbolizing both athletic achievement and camaraderie among Allied nations following World War I. Captured by photographer Roger Fenton in 1855, this rare image shows British and French soldiers relaxing during the Crimean War. Despite the harsh realities of conflict, moments of camaraderie and rest brought soldiers of different nations together, highlighting the shared human experience even in wartime. On November 4, 1953, Marilyn Monroe arrived at the premiere of How to Marry a Millionaire, captivating the audience with her timeless glamour. This film, featuring Monroe alongside Betty Grable and Lauren Bacall, further cemented her status as a Hollywood icon of the Golden Age. Between 1915 and 1919, French serial killer Henri Désir Landru, known as the Bluebeard of Gambay, preyed upon women he met through personal ads. His capture and subsequent trial drew massive public attention, establishing him as one of France's most infamous criminals. During the Decena Tragica in February 1913, Mexico was thrown into chaos with intense political violence and the overthrow of President Francisco I. Madero. Amid this turmoil, child soldiers emerged, embodying the tragic impact of the revolution on the youngest and most vulnerable. This battleship, steeped in naval heritage, served as the backdrop for the Japanese surrender in Tokyo Bay on September 2, 1945. Representatives signed the documents here that officially ended World War II, symbolizing peace after years of global conflict. The presence of Allied leaders on deck not only marked a military victory, but also set the foundation for new international relations in the post-war world.